Hello. There are signs for some parts of the UK of a bit of a hot spell of weather next week. But before we get there, plenty to talk about with the weekend. In fact, for most, a fine day on Saturday. Yes, there'll be one or two showers around, but generally it's bright with sunny spells before we see a spell of wet and windy weather arriving overnight. On Friday night, still a few thunderstorms around over parts of Scotland, particularly southwest Scotland through the central belt up towards the northwest later on. Thundery downpours, a lot of rain falling in a short space of time. We have a yellow weather warning in force. Could cause some local flooding, certainly some pretty grim conditions on the roads. Lightning and hail will be extra hazards. Elsewhere, the showers tending to fade. We'll keep some going across southwest England, but for most it's turning into a dry night. Could be a bit misty and murky, certainly staying rather murky on some of those North Sea coasts for northeast England and eastern Scotland, but we should finally start to lose that during Saturday. Temperatures overnight, double digits by and large, 11 to 13 in towns and cities. Saturday's details then, we start off with a few showers across southwest England, South Wales. The wet weather in the highlands of Scotland gradually ebbs away. And as I said, that mist and low cloud that's been a feature of the weather all week on some of those North Sea coasts should be clearing away, although it may stay a bit grey across Shetland. One or two scattered showers developing across central and eastern parts of England, but they will be well scattered. For most, it's a dry and bright day with some sunshine, and it'll feel a bit warmer, I suspect, compared to Friday. Temperatures 3, 4, 5 degrees higher in some spots, maybe up into the low 20s across parts of the east. But the breeze will be picking up in the west, turning quite blustery across Northern Ireland. The sunshine turns hazy here, and then eventually we see some rain edging in. Elsewhere, the sunshine will also turn hazy through the evening, and then that band of rain swinging in overnight, affecting most parts of the UK before we start Sunday morning. The breeze will be picking up as well. In fact, turning quite windy around western coast as that wet weather moves in. It's all from a weather front tied into a larger area of low pressure up to the northwest. That will spiral its way through, and the weather front will swing across the country on Sunday, and it will introduce fresher air. Now, it's still going to feel pretty warm, I suspect, on Saturday afternoon, but it won't be quite so humid as these weather fronts, let's say, clear away that humidity that's been with us for much of this week. It will be a wet start, though, for quite a few of us on Sunday. That rain gradually heading out into the North Sea, perhaps lingering across the northeast of Scotland, but elsewhere, actually, Sunday afternoon, dry and bright for the Midlands, eastern England. A few showers expected, particularly in the west. They'll be blown through on a fairly brisk breeze. There will be, some sunny spells in between and that fresher feel. But as I said, still temperatures could be up to the high teens or low 20s, but it won't feel perhaps quite so humid. Temperatures, though, are set to rise once more next week. We could be in for a hot spell across some parts, particularly southern and eastern areas, but not everywhere. We'll see that. We'll firm up on the details over the next few days, so make sure you're staying up to date with the very latest from the Met Office. Best way to do that, follow us on social media.